All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Shane Meadows-Yaw. I'm on the event leadership team, and I'm the captain of Angsty Teens. I'm really excited today because I get to interview Edward Keller. He's one of our favorite people on Relay, and we've got some questions for you, Edward. So, how would you describe what Relay is?
Well, from the outside world, people have no idea. They think it's just a bunch of people getting together, having fun, and trying to raise a little bit of money. But Relay to me over the years has started meaning a lot more. It means coming together as a group. And yes, we can't have the research and the development and the new drugs and the things that come out to help fight cancer without having a relay. Relay is a group of people, small or large, teams getting together in one purpose. And that purpose is to end cancer. Cancer affects everybody in some way or another. You know, maybe when you were growing up, you maybe heard the word, but you didn't know what it is as a youngster. And me, I don't think I heard the word cancer until I was in my teens. And now I don't know anybody whose life has not been affected by cancer. What we do as Relay is we get together, we raise funds to be able to give to the American Cancer Society to help fight cancer, and possibly and hopefully, don't let the world think there's no hope, because there's lots of hope when many minds and strengths are put together to be able to end cancer.
Thank you. That is so powerful. So, tell me about your Relay team and how you guys got together.
Oh, I remember my first year. I think it was the first year that we were put together a team, and I can't even remember. It was either 6 or 7 years ago now. But I was personally approached by one of the doctors that I worked with, and he told me I'm joining his team. And I says, "What team is this? You know, I'm up for a challenge." And he told me it was a Relay for Life. And I'm like, how far do I got to run? What do we got to do? Who's the legs? Who's my teammates? And he started filling me in a little bit about what it was. And it's like, oh, you're going to make me join something where I got to go beg for money and do things. And it just didn't really hit me. But he finally got some things, and it was close to blackmailing me, saying I needed to join the list or join his group or else type of thing. And I ended up joining his team. And as we got together and started doing a few things, it really grew on me. And our team just came together, probably five to seven people, I think, the first year. And then beyond that, it started growing. We caught fire. We had fun. Maybe I shouldn't say caught fire here in California right now. It's watch out.
Touchy subject.
But we did. Someone lit something under us. And I think the whole team that first year got the message. We didn't know how to fundraise. We didn't know how to contact people. We didn't know how to really do anything. But we came together, we had some fun, and we raised some money. And from then on, it just became, oh, who's going to be the team captain this year? Who's going to do it next year? And do this and that and everything else. And it kind of evolved into where we're at now. I think for the last 2 or 3 years, we've been like the top raising team in Relay. And I think that it's because of the tight-knit group of people and the team that we have. And we all understand the purpose of why we are doing what we're doing.
So, tell me a little bit about the relationships that you've made with the Relay community.
I don't make relationships. I don't like people. Yeah, you'd throw that one at me. Some of the relationships I have built in Relay are very personal. They're powerful friendships. Take, for instance, I think last year we had a team called the Angsty Teens. And I saw this team captain, I supposed he was at the point, but just super outgoing and everything else. And I'm like, I got to get to know this guy. Basically, you and I met.
Oh,
And from that point on, I consider you a very good friend.
I love you too, Edward.
You're amazing. You inspire me to do better. I can't go without mentioning Karen. She is an absolute wonderful person in my life. She has been my go-to. She has, every time I've wanted to do something, I run it by her and she says, oh yeah, that's a good idea, let's do it. And she and I have become a very close relationship as well. Troy Schubon, Abs, he's like my other brother from another mother. You know, it's just, he's an amazing man. And I could go on, but I would be afraid of missing somebody. And I don't want to miss anybody, because the relationships that I have built there at Relay affect my life. Every single one of them. Whether it's people from other teams, whether it's from event leadership, whether it's from people who actually sign up to come walk with me, even if it's just for a couple of laps or something. Come up and share a dinner. Somebody will bring me a Pepsi and we'll walk a few laps. We will think of the past, the people who have lost this fight. I've had relationships there too, but it seems that the relationships through Relay aren't just relationships for Relay. A lot of people get together and we renew them, and it's like, oh, Relay's coming up, let's do it again. I can't wait to see somebody, or I can't wait to talk to this person. I can't wait to do this. And the relationships there are going to be remembered, at least in my life, for the rest of my life.
If you had to pick a favorite Relay moment, what would that be?
For me, my most favorite Relay moment was the first year I broke $10,000 in funds raised. I was walking around the track, and it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and somewhere between midnight and 2, because we'd already had our midnight pizza that was brought up, and I was out walking around. And if you know the track up there in Auburn, I was on the upside of the track up there where it was kind of dark. There's nobody up out there. You go up the hill at night. During the day, it's not a big hill, but when you've done it 50 times, it gets to be quite a hill. So I was walking down that back area, and it was hot, and it was quiet, because it was quiet hours at night. And I heard the speakers come on. You know how they sound when they come on. It's like, beep! And it's like, uh-oh, something's happening. Something's going on. Somebody needs help somewhere. So I don't know. I can't remember what I was thinking. And then I heard an announcement saying, we need everybody gathered to the stage. Wake up and come down, because it's the first time anybody had broke $10,000 individually at the Relay. And as we're all gathering around, Mark was the one on stage, and he just led off with the question, does anybody know Edward Keller? And I looked around really quick because I was kind of surprised, and the people went crazy. People went nuts. And I didn't even hear what he said because the people were screaming so loud. But that was probably one of my most treasured memories from Relay. I have another one that during opening exercises, the support that I get from my family is incredible. Had my wife, her daughters, my grandchildren show up every year. And I can remember one year they were down south in Southern California for a wedding. And, well, they're not going to be able to make it this year. And lo and behold, they were there. They walked in during opening exercises, and that just, it touched me. I think those two memories right there alone are probably the top two favorite, because it not only shows things that I can do or things that somebody can do and how they get recognized. You make an accomplishment, you're going to get recognized, but then you also get the love and support from family. And I know I wouldn't be able to do it without them standing behind me.
So I've got one more question for you, Edward.
Is it an easy one? Just say yes or no, and I'll do a yes or no.
This is a good one. What would you say to a new relayer?
A new relayer. Oh, wow. Show up. Show up. You may not know what to do. You may not want to do anything. You may not know anything about what's going on. But if you've agreed to be there, show up. People will help you. People will answer your questions. You will learn what relay is about. You will understand deeper of what's going on. That one's just as simple. It's just show up. Show up in life. Show up for your team. Show up for yourself. Show up for those people who you are honoring and walking for. You will develop different reasons as you go through. But just show up. I just do what I can.